Have you ever visited a place so beautiful, so welcoming, and so full of life that you just didn't want to leave? Well, that's exactly what's happening in Malaysia in 2025. More and more people are saying one thing: once you come here, you'll find it very hard to leave. And in today's video, we're going to explore why. Imagine waking up in a country where skyscrapers and rainforests live side by side. Where you can have breakfast with Indian roti canai, lunch with Chinese dim sum, and dinner with traditional Malay nasi lemak, all in the same day, at affordable prices. Sounds like a dream, right? But that's daily life in Malaysia. Now let's pause for a quick question. If you could only eat one Malaysian dish for the rest of your life, what would it be? Drop your answer below. I'm curious to see how many of you will say nasi lemak. But Malaysia isn't just about food. In 2025, it has become a magnet for people from around the world. Why? Because Malaysia offers something most countries can't balance: modern progress with cultural warmth. Take Kuala Lumpur, for example. It's one of the fastest-growing cities in Asia, filled with innovation hubs, digital startups, and world-class shopping. Yet, just an hour's drive away, you can be in a quiet village surrounded by rice fields, where life feels slow, peaceful, and deeply connected to tradition. And here's something surprising: many foreigners who move to Malaysia for work or studies end up staying, not because they have to, but because they want to. Malaysia gives them a sense of belonging, like they've found a second home. How many countries can do that? Another twist most people don't expect is affordability. In a world where living costs are shooting up, Malaysia stands out as one of the few places where you can live comfortably without draining your savings. A nice apartment, good food, reliable internet, and even healthcare are all reasonably priced. For many, that's enough to say, why leave when life is so balanced here? But wait, Malaysia also knows how to surprise you with experiences. Think about this: one morning you could be diving in the crystal-clear waters of the Perhentian Islands, and by evening, you're enjoying a rooftop dinner with the Petronas Towers glowing in the background. Where else can you get that kind of contrast in one country? Quick question for you: if you were given one free flight to Malaysia right now, what's the first place you'd want to see? Comment it below, I'll be checking your answers. Now let's talk about something deeper: the people. Malaysians are often described as warm, respectful, and incredibly welcoming. Whether you're a tourist or someone planning to settle down, you'll always feel like you're part of the community. Neighbors still share food, strangers still smile at you in markets, and festivals are celebrated together regardless of background. That sense of unity is rare in today's divided world, and it's something that keeps people attached to Malaysia. Here's a twist you might not know: Malaysia is one of the most multilingual nations in the world. English, Malay, Mandarin, Tamil, and many more languages are spoken daily. This not only makes communication easy for newcomers but also shows how diversity is celebrated, not just tolerated. And don't forget about nature. Malaysia is home to some of the oldest rainforests on Earth, stunning beaches, and incredible wildlife. In 2025, ecotourism here is booming. People aren't just coming for a holiday, they're coming to connect with nature in a way that feels pure and untouched. Once you hike through Borneo's rainforests or witness fireflies lighting up the rivers at night, you'll realize, it's not just a trip, it's a memory that stays with you forever. Now, here's a little challenge for you. Close your eyes for 5 seconds and imagine you're standing on top of Mount Kinabalu, the sun rising, the sky painted in colors you didn't even know existed. Would you really want to leave that behind? But Malaysia's strength isn't just in beauty and culture, it's also in opportunity. The country has positioned itself as a hub for education, business, and digital innovation. International students choose Malaysia because of its quality universities and affordable fees. Entrepreneurs come here because the government supports startups and regional trade. Families settle here because they know their children will grow up with both traditional values and global opportunities. And here's something that might surprise you: even during global challenges, Malaysia has proven its resilience. The people adapt, businesses bounce back, and communities support each other. That spirit of togetherness makes it hard for anyone who has lived here to pack their bags and leave. Now let's add another twist: festivals. Malaysians celebrate everything with full energy. Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, Deepavali, Christmas, you name it, it's celebrated. Streets light up, families open their doors, and food is shared without hesitation. Imagine being part of so many traditions without ever leaving one country. That's something unique to Malaysia. Let me ask you, if you could experience just one Malaysian festival in person, which one would it be? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear your choices. Of course, no country is perfect, and Malaysia still faces its challenges. But here's the truth, people don't stay because it's perfect. They stay because it feels alive, real, and filled with heart. And in 2025, when the world is searching for stability and belonging, Malaysia has quietly become a place where people find both. So, why does no one want to leave Malaysia in 2025? Because it's more than just a country, it's an experience, a feeling, and for many, a home. Whether it's the food, the people, the opportunities, or the landscapes, Malaysia has this magical way of making you feel you belong. And once you feel that, leaving doesn't even cross your mind. Now I want to hear from you. If you've been to Malaysia before, what was the one thing that made you feel like staying forever? And if you haven't, what's the first thing you'd want to try when you arrive? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. If you found yourself smiling, learning, or feeling a little proud of Malaysia today, make sure to like this video and share it with friends who might not know how special this country really is. And don't forget to subscribe, because we'll be exploring even more amazing stories from Malaysia and beyond. So, until next time, remember this, some places you visit, but Malaysia is a place you keep in your heart.